Can you tell me what the UK disability benefit system has in common with the US's insurance system? Because it might not actually be as different as you think. Please allow me to introduce you to UNUM Provident. Ah, there we go. There's that sunshine. UNUM Provident are a private American insurance company that was once called the worst insurance company in America. This is because of how aggressively they denied disability claims. They were investigated and fined $15 million in 2003 for deliberately refusing to pay out legitimate claims. Their tactics included ignoring medical evidence, using biased, subjective observations to discredit claims, and forcing lengthy appeals until claimants gave up. Now, does that sound familiar to anyone? Since 1990, UNUM Provident has advised the UK government on disability welfare reform. That's right, the same company that got fined in the US for wrongful denials were still advising the UK government when PIP and ESA assessments were introduced under George Osborne in 2013. Now, bonus points for anyone who can tell me why a private insurer would want to tighten eligibility rules right when the UK was transitioning from DLA to PIP. Could it just possibly be because their entire business model depends on people getting kicked off of state support and into private insurance? Which is exactly what they designed it for. For 2013, disability living allowance was based on need, not on your ability to work. Then in 2013, it was replaced with PIP with stricter criteria that led to mass rejections that my own family were caught up in. In 2015 and 16, we saw more cuts, particularly to the mobility component, which brings us to where we are in 2025. Another $6 billion of cuts are planned, targeting 1.4 million disabled. This is despite over 200 cases that document the exact same practices that UNUM Provident copy and pasted into our system. That's not just disability campaigners saying this, because the United Nations conducted an investigation into UK disability policies that concluded that they led to grave and systemic violations of disabled people's human rights. Going so far to say as it was a human catastrophe for disabled people. Yet the government wants us to believe that this is about helping people look for work. If you're angry about this and you want to take action right now, hit follow and head to the links in my bio. There you can find a link to write to your MP, to sign the 38 Degrees petition, or to join Scope's open letter. Not to mention, share this video, tag your MP, and let's get this ball rolling.